are regulations getting in the way of housing delivery? What is the average per unit cost of delivering social housing in 2023 compared to 2020, and what do you feel are the primary cost drivers behind the increases? I understand obviously inflation, materials, labour and whatnot, but what is really driving, I guess, like, are regulations getting in the way of housing delivery?
So Paul will give figures in a moment in terms of indicative figures. I suppose what's been driving it, look, a lot of we put Housing for All in place back in 2021. The number of headwinds that hit after that were enormous in terms of fallout post-COVID and all of that. Inflation and rampant construction inflation and materials inflation have been obvious and factors that everyone has commented on. Another factor that often gets missed is the enormous increase in interest rates and what that has meant for the provision of housing, the financing of housing, for those who, for developers out there, for AHBs. A lot of our schemes, in fact, under the cost rental and affordability model had to be revised because when interest rates moved to the extent they did, a lot of those models did not work for some of those providers anymore. So they've been some of the really key drivers of cost.
Okay, thank you. I don't know, Paul, do you have figures or?
I have, Deputy, yes. Yeah. I can share figures with you. Just to a word of caution with average costs, they are average, you know.
Galway would be different to Dublin, like.
Yeah, and the size of schemes too can affect this average cost. But we have about 8 different delivery streams. So you vary from something like a local authority Part 5, which is just under 300,000 in 2024, to a local authority construction project, which was 340, a turnkey, which was 372, CAF construction, which is what the HBs do, 421. And that's really because often they're doing apartments in Dublin City and other places, yeah, but they're a lot more expensive. So they do vary. There's a considerable variation there. And costs have risen significantly.